What's up guys, it's TrippyTek. Today in this video, we're gonna do a steel air box contest. I'm gonna answer the question, which steel air box is right for you? We're gonna go one by one in the market and see which feature and benefit is best for you. So we'll start looking by the TrippyTek steel air box. That's my home box. I'm gonna compare with all the other ones. The DIY steel air box if you wanna do it yourself, and also the pre-made standard plastic box. Well, it's the same thing, but just somebody else doing it for you. Also, the other category I call is the PVC tube frames. This include the Belabora, Ryan, and the ZZM. It's just similar with the PVC tube and the plastic films, and also the cylinder box with no frame at all. So this is the final result of all the box, all side by side, and all the features we're gonna look over: capacity, portability, durability, stability, and I will explain each one by one, and we're gonna go over the highlights. And I think at the end of the video, you're gonna have a good idea of what's the best for you with just take out to the hand, and we're gonna go over that. So just for disclaimer, yes, I sell the TrippyTek Steel Air box, and yes, I'll compare it to all the other one and explain you why my box is much better than the other one on the market. And yes, I have tried them all. I bought it, I construct it, and that's why I'm gonna tell you a good comparison in the good reviews. So here's the price all compared together. First, we just need to have an idea of which one is way cheaper and if one is going to be more expensive. Yes, my box is more expensive, but I'll tell you why. I have more features and I have more accessories and going to help you more grow mushroom right from the start. That's what you want. You want less contamination, and I'll explain you why. Also, the comparison between if you want to do something very cheap, you can do it the DIY, or if you want somebody else to do it for you, it's $50 for the pre-made. That's why I prefer that you do it yourself or you buy another one. But if you buy it, they better do it and buy the best one actually. And all the Belabora, Ryan, ZZM, no frame, they all compare to the same thing. Well, Belabora used to be $100, but with all the competitor that came in all the similar box, and that's why the price drive down, and that's why they all similar now. Next, for the capacity, you'll see that the Belabora, Ryan, ZZM, and the no frame, they have huge capacity of around 300 quarts to 200 to 300 quarts. Well, in my opinion, you don't need that big of a space, because even if it's too big, you cannot reach it. What's the point? And also, it's going to take a lot of space in your workspace. So this is up to you. That's why I didn't put any evaluation. And with my 90 quarts, I think it's fair. And also, when I grow mushroom inside, it's just perfect. Next, for the portability, this means that if it's small enough and you can carry around, let's say for one home to another home, well, the Belabora, Ryan, ZZM, no frame, they all come very small. That's why it's easy for them to ship, and it's all something that you need to assemble yourself. That's why it's very easy. And they also offer a small carry-on bag. And the DIY and pre-made, well, it's just a container that you're gonna buy from Walmart or any kind of stuff. So it's not gonna be collapsible, so anything. That's why it's not very portable. Yeah, it's gonna take huge space anywhere you carry it. For my box, it's a collapsible box, so you can carry around. But of course, I don't have a big, huge portable bags. But at least you can collapsible, and it's gonna easy if you want to store it around. That's why I put a yellow. And the box is not something that you've planned to move around a lot. It's something that's gonna go in your space and your workspace. So I don't see that as a big issue, but it's up to you. That's why I make it honest with you. Durability is just another feature that is it gonna stand the test of time? Well, the Belabora, Ryan, ZZM, no frame, well, it's very something fragile, and there's like a zipper and there's thin plastic films that you can see a lot of people that they got some problem with this because it's very cheap, and you have to be careful that when you assemble, it needs to be right in the PVC too, so the plastic go around your box. So that's one of the main problem they have, and that's why it's not super durable over time. And you have to think about that compared to the other standard plastic box and the collapsible box, where it's a real solid box of container plastic, so it's going to stand the test of time. And even if you have a small scalpel, that is, you're not going to be scared that the small scalpel is going to cut over the plastic. Next, for the stability, this only means that if it's stable, it's not going to move around. Well, for the no frame, because there's no PVC tube inside, it's going to move around a lot. It's very lightweight, and you can see that it's not very stable at all. On the other one, ZZM, Ryan, Belabora, well, it's the same kind of problem, but at least they have a PVC tube frame, so it's going to hold a little bit better. But actually, the best is there's just a standard plastic box and the collapsible one, because it's going to be solid and it's not going to move much. and that's why it's much better, these two. So visibility is just a feature that how much you're gonna see through the glass or through the plastic. Well, my box is much better than the other one because I have a clear plastic container that you can see through it, and also I have an LED strip light that it comes with the box, and it's just right inside, so you're gonna see really good, and that's why it's made for that. Compared to the other one, well, the plastic standard container, the pre-made in the DIY, well, sometimes the plastic is not very bright, and also sometimes the top you cannot even see it, so you have to go see on the side view. And also the other box, sometimes you have problem with wrinkle plastics. Yeah, it's something they try to go around and try to fix it, but it's still a risk you can have. So that's why the TrippyTek is much better on this one. Also, just a notable note that the ZZM it's have a oblique window, so it's a plus for them, but still have a thin plastic films that they can that a risk that you're not going to see around. So for the access, it's just a small feature to help you put your equipment inside. And the only reason why the two yellow for the DIY and pre-made is because there's no any access door on the front or the back. That's why, well, it's not a big issue. You have to move around, put it back, but still something that the other box, they all have a small door, one door or two doors. So for my box, it's from on the forward and on the back. For the other box, it's on the side. With the zipper, you have to go down. For the installation, it's just how hard is it for you to put it on. And well, the DIY, of course, you're gonna have to do it all yourself. And this, if you don't have any good tools, it's gonna take way more than 1 hour. Or if you have good tools, it's gonna take something like 1 hour or 30 minutes, and it's gonna be a hassle for you compared to the other one on the right, the Balabara, Lovely Ryan, the Hem, no frame. Well, they come with the PVC frame, and it's a lot of different tubes you're gonna carry around like a puzzle. Sometimes they don't have the good length of the tubes. Sometimes it can be confusing. So you have to it's gonna take you around 15 minutes, 10 minutes, plus the plastics. You're gonna move around. This is another hassle. If you didn't put the good PVC tube at the right position, it's gonna be a real hassle. Compared to my box, the TrippyTek box, well, it's just you gotta move and put it up. It's very straightforward, and you have to put some bolts and nuts. That's it. That's simple as that. I prefer to put nuts than put a plastic, move around and force yourself, and always have to be in the risk of breaking the plastics. And just for one note, the no frame, well, it's nothing to. It's very easy to open because it's a elastic frame. So just move around, boom. It's very easy to put back to put up. And for the last categories, accessories, well, nobody offer any accessories except the Lovely Ryan, where they offer two spray bottle and thermometers. But to be honest, it's not really relevant, or I don't think they know what they're selling. And compared to me, the TrippyTek, I give you a good wire rack that's going to help you work on the elevated space, so contaminant will be on the floor, so you're going to get a good distance from them. Anybody who's growing mushroom use some kind of a wire rack, so you don't have to buy it separately. Then also I give you a light, don't forget. And the big bonus is I give you your sterilization tools, the induction sterilizer. It's much better than any open flames or flame sterilization that you're gonna have to do outside. And my induction sterilizer, you can sterilize your scalpel from inside your stiller box, and also it's operated by laser. You don't have any button and pedal, so all the work can be on one end tools, and it's very safe, and it's the most preferred sterilization tool in the market right now. So I think it's a real plus. So just a recap, why my stiller box is much better than the other one, and why I decide to choose each of my elements. First, the clear, solid, and collapsible plastic container. What's going to give you? Well, it's more solid and durable, don't forget, so it's going to survive a long time in any scalpel, if you do any scalpel work, and also it's going to be no more any fragile plastic film, so it's going to be solid for a long time. Visibility is very good across the clear plastic. It's collapsible, so it's very easy to store. So you have two doors, one in front, one in the back, and the assembly also is very straightforward. Then also I give you the induction sterilizer. This gives you the best sterilization tools for your scalpel inside your stiller box. It's operated by laser, no button, no pedal. It's very safe, no flames, and you can sterilize in just 5 to 10 seconds. Don't forget, I also give you a LED strip light add-on that's going to improve your visibility. You have also a switch on off, and it's very easy to install. You just put it with the sticker on the back, So this is another one. And one more thing, I give you a wire rack. Is something you will have otherwise buy it separately. So what I give you right ahead, you're gonna work on the elevated space far from the contaminant that are most likely on the floor. So that's a wrap for the contest of the Steeler box. I think it's clear who's the clear winner here. It's the TrippyTek Steeler box. So if you're interested, you can leave a comment, like, subscribe, and also go on TrippyTek.com and get yours on Amazon.com with the keyword TrippyTek Steeler box. Thank you and have a nice day.